All right, hot and humid. What else is new? Heat warnings. That's right, and excessive heat, heat advisories as well as excessive heat warnings. Possibly cooler though later on in the week. All right, 96 today, but 118 with the calculated heat index value. So yes, very much on the very, very hot side. 101 back in 1934, and that's just the ambient temperature. We were 118 with the heat index. So Cuero, here we go. Blue skies, mostly blue skies. A little bit of moisture moving into the area. We got some boundaries to the north, but high pressure pretty much controlling things. Those boundaries are adding some moisture, some low level that is. At the same time, helping out with the winds, which I'll go over in a second. Here we are. So yeah, some decent winds. Why? High pressure pretty much keeping the atmosphere in check. But with those boundaries over there in North Texas, yeah, that little bit of a tug and a pull. We're getting some winds in that 15, 20 mile per hour range. And those little bit of a breeze, hey, that's very much welcome in these parts, as hot as it is. So excessive heat warning, temperatures 115 degrees and above. You see away from the water, pretty much excessive heat warnings across the board. That should be allowed to expire around 7. That could keep going if it stays on the hot side. Then you have heat advisories closer to the coast. That's 105 or higher with the heat index, or 100 degrees for ambient temperature. So on the coast, heat warnings, or heat advisories. Way out there, heat advisories in the middle of it all. Here we are, excessive heat warnings with temperatures of 115 degrees or warmer. All right, dew points. Look at this, in the 80s. Oh man, all that moisture, high dew points. Yes, very much the uncomfortable phase that we're dealing with here. And summer officially is still a few days away. Ooh, this summer's going to be a hot one. So here's what we have here. 108 over in Carson City, 116 in Gonzales still. I told you a couple hours ago, at about 3:30, 3:50, we were 118 degrees here in Victoria. We've cooled down a little bit, but still, I mean, does that feel much better? Still 105, 110 plus, pretty much across the viewing area when we talk about the calculated heat index value. And here's what we have to look forward to, or not to look forward to. Look at this. But we do have some relief. We start to cool a little bit, maybe by Friday, maybe down to 105 or less. Potentially as high pressure starts to slowly move off to the west and release its grip just a little bit. But here's what we have. High pressure hunkered down. What does that mean exactly? It's basically a shield, a bubble or protection, diverting storms from moving in. Now, also high pressure, what is it doing? It's pushing down. That is a warming effect on its own. At the same time, keeping cloud cover at bay, allowing the sunshine to warm us up. And then low-level moisture that's trapped in the atmosphere, that adds to the heat index value. So you add the sun, the heat index value temperature, and that's right, stifling hot temperatures, 115 plus, but maybe later in the week, potentially, the highs might give up a little bit, maybe weaken a little, or start to move further out of the area. That has a chance then of giving us some cooler conditions. All right, marine forecast. Here is what we have. 81 for the water, seas 3 to 5, going to keep our bays on the choppy side. Here's what we got. Okay, it's still early, but when we get out of the way here, yeah, this storm down there in Vest 9211, 92L, we don't know where it's going exactly yet. Still premature, still early, but hey, I'll let you know what's going on. Overnight, 79 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. Those clouds will start to part by tomorrow. 101 degrees, heat index value of 115. Looking ahead, not too much of a deviation compared to what we've been showing you for days. Look what's going on. Still very much on the hot and humid side, 120 plus, potentially with those heat indices. All right, from